Lueroi's Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Walkthrough, Part 63. It is a beautiful Thursday morning. I am sitting here in my underwear playing Pokemon, which is what I love to do best. And we're here at the power plant. Before we go inside, let's do the shoutout for today. It's going to go to Mr. PokeKid01. If you want a shoutout in the next video, all you got to do is leave a comment below, but don't just leave your comment saying shoutout in all caps. Just leave a genuine comment for once. Anyways, yeah, this is the power plant, the place where everything is going wrong in the Kanto region. And it's kind of a calm, peaceful place, surprisingly. Compared to the old games, you wouldn't really expect this. There's no wild Pokemon, but there are some police officers, and they're talking about a thief who broke into the power plant and stole one of the machine parts. So yeah, you actually have a couple police officers in here. If you talk to this guy, you can trade a Doug Trio for his Magneton, so if you're at all interested, go ahead and do that. Really, all you have to do in here is talk to this guy. He's the manager. He's trying to fix this place up. And he's freaking out about his lost machine part. And he mentions his move, Charge Beam. So really, that's all you have to do in the power plant. All you have to do is talk to that one guy right there. Kind of ignore everyone else, and then you can just leave. And on your way out, this police officer right here is going to get a call. And go and talk to this guy, and he gets word from Cerulean. He says, it appears the shady character has been loitering around. I love how they just call him the shady character. Then he asks for my cooperation, like, whoa, I'm just some random kid. And he's like, yeah, the shady character has been lurking around the gym. It's like, alright, what do you want me to do about that? Do you want me to help you? I mean, you didn't actually technically ask me to help you. But I mean, seriously, you have two police officers over here. You guys know where the criminal is at, you know where the thief is, and you're just gonna stand here and not do anything about it? Like, you're already at the scene of the crime. Nothing more is going to happen. Why are you making me do this? I don't understand. But yeah, they're gonna make us go back to Cerulean City and find this thief and get the machine part back. Like, seriously, you have two police officers. Like, get your butts moving. Go arrest this guy or something. So yeah, this shady character, as they call him, has been loitering around the Cerulean City gym. So let's check this place out. And actually, it's really easy, because right when you walk in, you're going to find him. And look, it's a Team Rocket guy. Like, what the heck is Team Rocket doing? And I love this. He says, oops, I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, okay? Like, first of all, dude, you have the worst grammar I've ever heard in my life. Second of all, you're a thief. Why are you asking if I'm okay? Like, is that a legitimate concern to you if you're a burglar? Like, if you run into me, you actually care if I'm okay? So at this point, he's like, oh no, you saw me. What am I going to do? And he tries to convince me that I never saw him. He's like, oh, just forget you ever saw me. I was never here. Like, yeah, that one's definitely going to work. I don't think so, buddy. I'm just coming right after you again. So, leave the gym, and this time he's going to head north. So, don't be looking all over in the south or west or east side. Just head straight north up to the bridge. And that's where you're going to find this guy. And my phone just rang, but I'm going to ignore that for now. Go over into Route 24, and there he is on the bridge, and I love this. He just tries hiding in between the, like, he thinks he's going to hide from me. And these two people here are like, what is going on? He's blocking me from my girlfriend. So then you can talk to him. He's like, what? How did you find me? How is this possible? But of course, the entire time he's talking, it like makes no sense, because if you read his text, it's completely gibberish. Like, this guy does not know how to speak English correctly. That's probably why he became a burglar, because he dropped out of school and his parents hated him, and he's a Team Rocket grunt. What is this guy doing in Team Rocket? Does he not realize Team Rocket is, like, done with? Like, I defeated all of them, and it's not even an organization anymore? There's just like this one idiot guy who is still running around in this Team Rocket uniform trying to commit crimes. But yeah, you're going to have to fight his level 39 Golbat, which really isn't too hard. It's the one Pokemon he has, and if you can defeat his Golbat, then he'll tell you where he hid the machine part, and everything will be fine and dandy. But yeah, it's kind of funny. As stupid as this guy is, he actually caused a lot of problems, because like the entire Kanto region is like completely screwed over right now because there's no electricity because of this idiot right here stealing the machine part. So yeah, after you defeat his Golbat, he will give up and tell you where he hid the machine part, and it's actually inside the gym. I don't know why he's actually telling me, he just feels the need to tell me. But then at this point he realizes that Team Rocket is like gone and done, so he's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting out of here. It's like, wait a minute, isn't anybody going to arrest this guy? We're just going to let him get away? Like, there's all these police officers, like, investigating the case, and after all that, he's just going to run away. No one's going to do anything about it. Like, that's it. It's done. He's gone. We're never going to see him again. What kind of justice is this in this stupid Kanto region? Whatever. I guess we have to go find the machine part, though. So you go back to the gym and head over to these little tubes over here, like, right in this area, and just click A. And you find the machine part. Like, why would he hide it here? Why would he hide it in a public area, a gym? If you're gonna hide a stolen machine part, why wouldn't you bring it to, like, to your house or, like, I don't know, bury it somewhere? Why would you put it in a gym in, like, a major city? This makes no sense to me, but then again, that guy is quite an idiot. So now we have to go return this machine part, so let's hop on our bike and go back to the power plant. If you're confused about how we got into the power plant in the first place, you can just follow my steps. You're just going to want to head east into Route 9. And of course, we defeated all these trainers in the last video, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. So we're just going to go straight over to the power plant, which is on the very end of this route. And you actually don't even need cut to get there. There are some cut trees, but you don't really need cut. But you do need surf, so let's go ahead and surf down here. Hop on our lantern, and let's go ahead and spray some repels. I was finally smart enough to move repels to the first slot in my bag, so this is going to make my life a whole lot easier. Because before that, it was like some worthless item that I never used, so I got tired of scrolling all the way to the back to use my repels. But anyways, now we're back where we started off the video. And, yeah, these idiot police officers, like, what have you accomplished by standing here? Absolutely nothing. But yeah, you can go ahead and talk to this guy, and he is so happy that you got his machine part back, so he's going to go ahead and fix this thing. And just like that, we saved the entire Kanto region! Now all the electricity is running and everything's fine and dandy. So as a reward, he's going to give you TM57. Yeah, TM57. Does that sound familiar to you? That's the move Charge Me. We've actually already gotten this TM way earlier in the game. Like, how lame is that? For all of our hard work, we get a TM that we've already gotten before. So yeah, we're not even really going to use it. Yeah, then he's like, we're going to beef up security so nothing like this happens again. Like, how did you let that stupid idiot come in here and steal your machine part? That guy is, like, so dumb. I don't even know how he got here. He doesn't even have a Pokemon that knows Surf. So many questions, so few answers. Anyways, let's fly back to Cerulean City. I actually got through this quicker than I thought. We still have some time, so let's get started with the next portion of our quest towards glory. But before we do that, we should go ahead and heal at the Pokemon Center, because I haven't done that for a while, for a few videos. So we're going to do that, and I will be right back here in a second. Alright guys, so our next order of business is to retrieve Misty and bring her back to the gym. Because after all that work, you can go into the gym, and Misty's still not there, which is confusing to a lot of people. But all you have to do is head north to routes 24 and 25 across the Nugget Bridge. And after you defeat some trainers up there, you will be able to find Misty. Now this is the old Nugget Bridge. There's actually no trainers on here like there used to be. There used to be the Nugget Challenge, where you'd fight all those trainers, then get the Nugget, but that is done with. They have something a little bit different. There's some grass down there, not too fancy. There's that Mewtwo Cave from the old games, but you need all 16 badges to go in there, so don't worry about it yet. Instead, just go ahead and fight some trainers. And this guy says, beat the 6 of us, and you will win an ultimate prize. So yeah, that's what they kind of have instead of the Nugget Bridge. They just have these 6 trainers that you can defeat and try to win a prize. And it's really not that hard. This guy just has like an oddish. But yeah, while you're over here in routes 24 and 25, you have, you know, some decent Pokemon to catch. I guess it's stuff you've already seen, but there's like Abra, Bellsprout, Venonat, Weepinbell, Oddish, I think Pidgeotto as well. This Oddish has a citrus berry, and its natural gift didn't do anything, so that's awesome. You can actually catch Venomoth at night, and if you're in Route 24, I think there's Sunkern in the morning. Actually, I don't think there is Sunkern in the morning, so there's a nice list of all the wild Pokemon you can catch here. Even though you're probably not interested in catching wild Pokemon at this point in the game. Anyways, I'm second, now it's serious. So yeah, here we go, battle number 2. Now things are getting heated, right? But yeah, this is actually really easy because it's not like one of those things where you fight all of them consecutively in a row without healing. You get to heal up and everything in between, so it's really not that hard. But I will admit, she's a little bit tougher than that first guy. I mean, he just had an Oddish for crying out loud, so it's not like it's that more... Like, it's not hard to be that more difficult. But she does have a Wigglytuff, which is kind of impressive, I guess, but we're still able to knock it out in one hit with Heracross. And she also has a Grand Bull on her team. So, 2 evolved Pokemon, I have to say. I am impressed. So this thing has the Intimidate ability, but we'll just use a close combat for good measure, just to make sure we knock it out. Just because since my attack was lowered, a Brick Break might not be quite enough, but close combat's always going to do the trick. So there we go, and I'm not really too concerned about my defenses going down because I defeated her, so whatever. Those don't carry on into the other battles, in case you were wondering. And my phone is ringing! Funny, because my actual phone in real life was ringing earlier, and now my fake phone is ringing. Either way, I'm not going to answer it. Alright, so let's put Batman up to the front, because Heracross did pretty good there, defeating those two trainers, and Crobat also needs some experience. So let's go ahead and fight this dude right here. Here's number 3. It won't be easy. Isn't that what number 2 is trying to say? That it wasn't... I feel kind of stupid calling them number 2 and number 3. It's like I'm watching, like, Codename Kids Next Door or something. But yeah, whatever. The second person also said it was going to be really difficult. So yeah, here's a Tangela. Let's go ahead and use Fly on it, because that's super effective, and yeah, whatever. So yeah, Tangela is a pretty cool Pokemon. I never really used Tangela that much, but I really should, because I think Tangrowth is really awesome. Anyways, are you serious? This thing lived with 1 hit point. Like, how do you live with that? Oh my god, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And it's going to use a super effective Ancient Power. I can't believe Tangela actually lived with like 1 hit point. That is so dumb. I guess I should have just used Sludge Bomb in the first place, because Tangela has way better physical defense than special defense. Sludge Bomb probably would have killed it, but whatever, you know, I don't always think, so whatever. Who cares? And there we go, level 46. Alright, so that's good. And next up is Vaporeon, so I think this is a job for Meganium, because Meganium's my grass type, which is super effective. So let's go, Herbie! And I'm actually, yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little impressed. At first I was kind of talking crap about these 6 trainers, but I gotta say, they have some decent Pokemon on their team. Anyways, I don't think not Magical Leaf, I don't think Petal Dance will be quite enough to knock it out, just because Vaporeon's a good defensive Pokemon, so I'm going with the Frenzy Plant just to make sure I knock it out in 1 hit. And there we go! Yeah, Vaporeon, as a lot of people don't know, is a very good defensive Pokemon. Very good defensive Pokemon. One of the better ones in the game, actually. You know what, guys? That is probably where we're going to stop at this point. So, we did a pretty good job. We chipped away at some of these trainers, and we'll finish the next half of them in the next video. And then we'll hopefully get Misty back to her gym. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We made some good progress, and stay tuned, because there's more coming in the next episode.